Roll the corn. We know the truth now. Peace to my beautiful people of Ty Mary. I love y'all and I'm in love with you. I love you and I'm in love with you. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Subscribe to my YouTube if you ain't already subscribed, and subscribe to my TikTok live. Roll the corn. Today I'm going to take some questions. I'm going to go over a couple of things I'm studying. Then I'm going to take some questions from the people. On Friday, we're going to kind of go through what people got to say about things and what, new information we ran across this week. So today I'm going to take some questions, but I'm going to go over a couple of things I'm studying first. Because ain't nobody ever studied this stuff, man, and somebody got to do it. Roll the corn. Daryl Horton, what up? Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. Share the live, share the live, share the live. Let me get a couple of my people in here. Casey and Keisha, roll the corn. Miami in the building. Roll the corn. Arizona, Charlotte, North Carolina. Danielle, what up? Danielle, roll the corn. Now I'm going to start off with Charles V. Because I want y'all to understand there are, how y'all feeling today? I love you and I'm in love with you. I want y'all to understand that there are enemies of our culture that people teach that got something to do with our culture. There are enemies in our culture, right? Who are you from? Put the corn in the chat. Mobile, what up? Daryl Harden, what's up, brother? Roll the corn. I want y'all to understand that throughout our history, there are people who infiltrated our people, and they are teaching that they are a part of our culture today, right? And I want y'all to start researching that some of these people not our culture. They are simulators. They are taking over our things, right? They are teaching us black nobility and melanated conquerors from overseas and putting them into our history, and they don't go into our history, right? So the first person I'm gonna teach y'all about real quick before I do my other little things I'm studying, then we're gonna take some questions. Real quick. Carlos Quinto. Now, I don't know if this is exactly right, but I think this is Charles V. I think this is Charles I, Charles V, right? On the Inca Kings list, right? Interesting. On the Inca Kings list, let's go see what else I can find, because I'm not through studying this. Now, if I get some of this wrong, I'm going to come back and correct this. But I want y'all to see this stuff, right? Now, here's the Inca Kings list. Now, am I right, Anthony Lowe? That's Charles V, right? Quinto. Now, people be teaching these are our kings. These are our, these are our, bloodline of people that, started all these empires and they all these. But you got to look a little deeper, right? Because it's all trickery. It's all misdirection of what the fuck these people really did. And I hate to teach this, but We got to show who these people really are, bro. Roll the coin. Now, I think I'm right. Now, I might be wrong, but that's Charles V. They call him Charles I, Charles V. This him. He on the Inca Kings list, right? Why is he there? Who the fuck is these people? See, they all dressed alike. Now, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all how people play with y'all, bro. Let me tell y'all how people play. Now, I'm going to tell you how fucked up I am. I'm fucked up. Because I swear, when I get bad information, bro, my spirit just turns. I just feel a certain type of way. When I see certain things I know ain't right, I just feel a certain type of way, bro. My spirit just black out. I have to put the phone down. I have to get away from this shit, right? Because my people, my ancestors on my ass, bro. See, people think I just get on here and do this. They be on my ass. Like, you got to straighten that out. That ain't right. You got to say something. Get your ass in there and straighten it out right now. Now I seen people teaching that these necklaces on these damn people are the royalty of our people. You see them necklaces? These damn YT looking people, Charles V, crown. Now, this is the king, the powerful necklace. No, the fuck it ain't. Yeah, European kings, not ours. Roll the coin. Now, and I ain't trying to be funny, I swear, but the shit bothers me that people be trying to teach this shit, bro. Now look, I saw people teaching that these necklaces are our real kings and queens and nobility. These motherfuckers. Roll the coin. Now, and I'm not through studying this, but is this Charles V, Charles I, right? Okay. I ain't through. I'm just opened up the jar. I ain't really got down to the jar yet. But I'm gonna get on these folks' ass. Cause that's who fucking up history. Them people right there, bro. Now, Charles V, his role in the reigning monarch during the Spanish colonization of the Americas means he bears some responsibility for the policies and actions that resulted in the suffering and death of countless indigenous individuals. How the fuck he our king? See, this how these motherfuckers play with our intelligence, bro. These the kings. Look at their necklace. These your bloodline. Them ain't our fucking bloodline, you hunter-gatherer. And you play in our face, bro. You motherfuckers spit in our face, tell us all type of misdirection. This our real history. Acting like this shit all royal and all holy and all this big time. This is bullshit. Roll the coin. See what I be saying? Then when I say something, I'm wrong. Oh, Truth now just messing with the little guy. Nah, fuck that. Truth now on y'all ass, bro. I don't want to hear none of that black nobility teaching because them people ordered the killing of my ancestors, bro. See, I'm going to explain it the way I see it. Our history is so fucked up and distorted that when we see a black king, we automatically latch on to him. Because we don't know our history. We see a king with a crown, we automatically latch on to him because our culture latches on to our people. Right? We see a king with a gold necklace on and he got a staff and he melanated. We want to claim him. No, bro. When you really look at history, these the motherfuckers got our heads cut off. So we got to think deeper than this. We just can't accept anybody melanated look like they got some type of royalty or upstanding, bro. That don't mean they got an upstanding for us. Now, it's a lot of people teaching this shit. Why are they teaching it? Think. They are part of this shit, bro. They are a part of this shit. Their ancestry go through this shit. That's why they teaching it. They teaching their ancestors' history, which is the killers of our ancestors, which is not gonna go and we know the truth now. I can't align with that, bro. Y'all the enemy. Always have, always will be. Now, when I peep out what you doing and I expose you, don't get mad at truth. See, that's why you got so mad at truth now. Making all them goddamn videos. I peep the play, bro. See, when you peep a nigga out, they get hot. They try to act like you the bad guy. No, I ain't the bad guy. I'm the good guy. I'm the good guy, bro. Your people the bad guys. Everybody got to get along. Everybody got to unite. No, the fuck we don't. Everybody ain't got to unite with truth now. I want to unite with the people from the land. All this teaching right here, stay y'all ass over there. Because y'all bringing that badass energy to my people, bro. My people ain't never left the land and unalive nobody. Your people have. We not the same, bro. Let me say that again. Your people left your area and killed people. Took they shit, cut their arms off, hung them and burned them. My ancestors, they never did that. So fuck your black nobility. See, it look good on paper. It look good on paper. But boy, these motherfuckers ain't, these the scum of the earth. The things you did to our people. The cities you went in there and took our shit and burnt the city down. The things you did to our people, bro. And then y'all want to come back in 2025 and teach the bloodline of your people. This not the bloodline of the islands, nigga. This is not the original bloodline of the islands. Stop it. Go teach that shit over there somewhere. Roll the coin. You playing with my intelligence, bro. And I don't play with I let my body get harmed before you play with my intelligence. Roll the coin. That's how I feel. Roll the coin. This motherfucker was causing death of indigenous people. This what y'all want to teach? This what y'all want to latch on to and be a part of, bro? You are celebrating the people that killed your ancestors. That's the stupidest shit I ever seen in my life. Either you down with that shit or you just dumb. One or two. It don't matter to me because you're going to have to get that correct in your head, bro. You can't teach colonizer information, then try to come back and teach American Indian information. That shit don't go together, bro. That shit all in water. That shit water gun and firearm. Don't go together, bro. You got to separate that shit somewhere. You got to separate it when your people unalive mind. That's when you stop in history right there. You go any farther and act like we the same, I'm on your ass. Roll the coin. I had to say that first, bro. That shit don't make no sense. None whatsoever. Now, I want y'all to learn something, bro. I want y'all to learn something. Wooden sarcophagi predates gold sarcophagi, with some of the earliest sarcophagi made of wood. The first kings of so-called the Nile or Egypt or whoever had wood sarcophagi, people, not gold. Gold is late, wood is early. They put fake ass dates on these mummies, bro. Now, early sarcophagi made of wood, them the people who are the ancestors of the gold-wearing pharaohs. Now you get it? Let's look at something else. Early Egyptian headdresses, straight line appearance. That's the old kingdom. The straight line appearance, old kingdom. I want y'all to learn that. Straight line, striped appearance, 2600 BC going into 3000 BC is wood and straight line pharaohs or chiefs or leaders. Roll the coin. Now, when you see something like this, not there when there was gold. When you see something like this, you got to know. You got to know. Wood, straight line, old kingdom. In museums. You got to understand, these are the ancient culture. These are the people who taught them other motherfuckers with the gold. This the bloodline of the king, the real kings. Going into the new middle and the new age of Egypt. Where these people come from? That's how you got to break this shit down. Now, my research is going through old kingdom music, going to all the museums I can find, getting the old kingdom list together so I can see where the bloodline come from the new kingdom and the middle kingdom. Because see, if I find one of these, and this is how you kind of got to look at it, right? You got to look at it like, why are the old kingdom or the wooden mummies all in America? See, I don't think this shit a joke. These people play right now face. Now let's go to Africa. Look, the following list of museums, complete with mummies from Egypt. Here go to museums in Egypt, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Y'all got 4 museums in Egypt of Egyptian artifacts in Africa? 4? Come on, man. Y'all got 4 museums with Egyptian artifacts in Africa. 4. Biggest African. Bro, y'all supposed to have all the artifacts, right? Y'all from Africa. 4. Like I said, Mississippi, 4? F-O-E, 4 of these motherfuckers. Come on, bro. Let's go to America. Ain't no goddamn way. Y'all got 4. Now here go the Egyptian shit in America. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. God damn. 13, 14, 15, 16 in Louisiana, Michigan, Minneapolis got some shit. Damn, I got the list ain't done. The list still going. Shit, Washington, Tennessee. Bro, we got 25 museums with Egyptian artifact with wood mummies in there. Y'all got 4 damn museums. We got 20, we got 30 of these motherfuckers. Come on, bro. Why is all the mummies over here, bro? You got to ask yourself that. We got to go in there and go to start looking at these places, bro. We got to start going in there, getting the name of these people in them damn mummies, tracing them back to how old they is. If they come from the old kingdom, their ass got found right over here, bro. That's a small, see, this what they don't teach you. Egypt is a small amount of the bloodline, bro. It ain't the whole thing. The ancestors who are more plentiful than them were right over here. This is where they found them at. That's why how in the hell do you find a mummy in Egypt and he sit in Vanderbilt the rest of his life? That shit ain't even possible, bro. If I'm from Egypt and I dig up something, I'm not sending my shit to Vanderbilt or Virginia Museum or the fucking Smithsonian or Rhode Island. Why the hell I'm going to send a 3,000-year-old mummy to Rhode Island? Why? And the motherfucker ain't never go back home. It just stayed in America for since 300 years ago. That shit is crazy. Now, when I go to the Penn Museum, I went to the Penn Museum, right? Where Earth speaks. Y'all remember that shit. Let's go look at these mummies. Let's go over there and look at the Penn Museum. Wood, Penn Museum. They keep going. Wood. Come on, man. Some type of paper mache. Come on, bro. Now, this is a gold one. Now, I think that's wood. That's wood. Hold on. All this shit on the walls. Old shit. Hold on. Now, let's go check something out. Now, this is what you got to do to these people, bro. You got to do this to these people. Let me show y'all how you research this shit. Because I got one, I started on one, I go one mummy at a time. I'm going one mummy at a time trying to figure this shit out, right? Panahisi, priest Panahisi, right? Egyptian god of the sun. He died 2,800 years ago, right? This in America now. This in the Penn Museum now. You see that? This in the Penn Museum. Panahisi. Tomb of that period. Now let's go look into him. Let's go look into him. Because these folk be tripping. Now the ancient tomb of Panahisi, 3,200 years old, the temple of Egyptian deity Amun, uncovered in Saqqara necropolis, right? Then what they say. Now. This is crazy. This is where they say they found them at. The chief servitor of Aten, the prophet of the Lord of the two lands. The two lands, huh? The two lands? See, there y'all go with that two land shit, bro. See, y'all be playing with us, bro. What two lands? Upper and Lower Egypt is not two lands. That's the same patch of land, bro. Quit trying to separate Upper and Lower Egypt into two lands. That shit is old-fashioned, bro. All these mummies be the people from two lands. What's the other landmass they from, bro? Y'all gotta stop this shit, bro. I'm sick of y'all damn white folks, bro. I'm sick of you hunter-gatherers. Y'all be on some bullshit. Two lands, huh? His ass sitting in Pennsylvania right now. Interesting. Let's keep going. Now, this is the rectangular tomb of Panahisi, situated north of the tomb of the famous Maya. He's sitting right by Maya, they say. We all know Maya is a damn priest from South America. We all know that shit. He right there by Maya, high-ranking official of the time, Maya, of Tutankhamun. See, this shit don't be adding up, bro. It don't be adding up. Now, this is where they say they found them at. The tomb unearthed, right? It look like a damn inside of a mound, bro. Look how they put the rest of the picture black. Why y'all blacking out the damn picture? What the fuck is going on, bro? Bro, this look like a mound, bro. Y'all done tore the inside of the mound. I pulled that man out of there, bro. Why the picture black? Man, I'm so sick of y'all, bro. But I'm just kind of going over what I'm researching. Because, see, ain't no connection between these mummies, bro. Like, where is the line of the blood? Because, see, these people practice kingship. So they're passing this shit down from dynasty to dynasty. We got to put this shit in line and go back and see which one of these mummies, where all this stuff coming from, bro. Because a lot of this stuff coming from here. I'm not doubting that we never went over there. I'm saying that bloodline from here went over there. It's some kind of way it's connected. Now, this is genius work, but I got to do this shit is on my mind because we got to figure this shit out. These people lying, bro. It's a lot of lying going on. Because I know now, Penatawi. Now, look what he got. Look what my dog got. Look what my dog got now. Obsidian arrowheads. He was a military commander, right? Roll the corn. Now, he was a military commander, I think, around the time of Ramses the third, I think. I ain't went deep into that yet. But we got obsidian arrowheads in the mounds in America. I ain't through studying this, bro. I'm just gonna look through all the mummies we got in America and see where the hell their background is. Cause something gonna lead me to the real truth. Something gonna lead me there. Something gonna get me there. But I just want y'all to understand. Mummified wood. Now I'm gonna check out I ain't do research at Pennahowie. Happy Man. Happy Men. I'm gonna check him out. This all in America. Dejid Happy. I'm gonna check her out. Check all this out. These just the first couple of mummies I'm going through. And he gonna pin the hissy right here. So I'm checking all them out. I'm on it. I'm on it, right? I'm on it. The Chinchero mummies, right? The Smithsonian does have artifacts from the early dynastic period of Egypt. The early dynastic period is the first period of Egypt, people. Why do we have the oldest damn mummies of the early dynastic period in the Smithsonian? See, this shit ain't making no sense. That's supposed to be in Egypt, right? This is how you gotta look at that, because them the first mummies. We got this shit in the Smithsonian right now. Now, let's do a little critical thinking. What if the early dynastic period of Egypt are the mound builders? Message. Think about that now. Think about that. Now I'm just throwing out theories right now. But what if the people they dug out the Grand Canyon and mounds and all these spots in America got the same bloodline as later Egyptians, like the middle and the late period of Egypt? What if these are the ancestors of them? What if the bloodline of the pre-dynastic mummies y'all got in the Smithsonian match the bloodline of a pharaoh or Kushite or something around 300 BC, and these people 3,000 BC? Cause see, that bloodline is matching because it wasn't that many of these people, y'all. Don't think it just was millions of these people with this knowledge. It wasn't. It probably was a couple hundred at a time. These people were way different than everybody else on the earth. So that bloodline had to carry and start from somewhere, bro. Why are all the mummies in the Smithsonian from the early dynastic period? You got to think about that. Let me show y'all something. Let me show you something. Let me get a receipt. You got to think about that. Let me show y'all something. Let me show you something. Let me get a receipt. Roll the corn. Roll the corn, roll the corn, roll the corn, roll the corn. Roll the corn. Y'all hear me? Give me a 2. Give me a 2. Give me a 2. Y'all hear me? Give me a 2. Y'all hear me? Now, this how we got to study this stuff. Now, the new kingdom, gold. Don't you see this shit evolving? It's evolving, people. Stone, then gold artifacts. It's evolving. Mounds, then pyramids. It is evolving, getting bigger and greater and greater. Now you see it? Now, before the pyramids was built, there was an early dynastic period. 3000 to 1000 BC, 2950 to 2575 BC. Then we got 3100 to 2950 BC. Now this is the first time these people popped out. 3100 BC. This is when they popped out. That's when that Egyptian style looking culture popped out. This shit ain't just went on forever, people. They try to teach you all these crazy ass dates. 3100 BC is when these great people popped out. Rolling crops and building structures and astrology and all of that. But who are they ancestors of the late pre-dynastic period and the early pre-dynastic period? These are the people we got to find, y'all. These two right here. The earliest known hieroglyphics. The first pyramid of Saqqara. So you got to go to the Saqqara mummies. And then you got to go to the earliest known hieroglyphics. This is how you get deep into this history, right? But they can tell us anything. They can tell us all of these are from Egypt. But the whole time, these two might have been America. Then it's when Egypt popped off when the pyramids got built around this time. Then the bloodline just carried on over there, right? Shit make perfect sense. I got to put all the mummies in the right spot on my chart because we'll be going off hunter-gatherer charts and hunter-gatherer knowledge, and they lead us the wrong way. They're not all gone. Punch God, they're not all gone. There's a couple of them left. Some of them did disappear. You're right. I've been looking now. They're not all gone. But some of them got took away by hunter-gatherers in private collections, right? Now, what if these periods right here was mound building and then Grand Canyon period? Think about that. Mound building at the top, Grand Canyon style stuff in the middle, then, because pyramids start going up somewhere around up in here. Then Mexico started going up. Then Egypt went up. China in this area too. So you got to put all this stuff in a timeline. You got to put all this stuff in a timeline. See, that's what I want to do with my book. That's why my book ain't came out yet, y'all. Because I want the book to be so informative on the timeline and the migration of the people. I don't want to just give you no fluffer and just throw this shit in the book. I don't want to do that. This book got to be damn near our guide to our history, bro. The book got to be the guide from all the way back 10,000 BC all the way to the day, bro. I'm that serious because ain't nobody never done it. So that's why it's taking so long for me to do it. I wanted to be a certain type of excellency in this book. I don't want to just, we know the truth, now throw it out with the coin. No, fuck that. This book got to break barriers. It got to give insight on what the hell really happened to my people, bro. So y'all be patient for me, man. Roll the coin. And I'm looking into that. So I'm starting to put these different mummies in the category of what dynasty they are from. And I'm seeing a lot of early, right, dynastic period mummies in the Smithsonian, in the Penn Museum, in Vermont and Rhode Island. I don't understand that. Only thing that makes me understand that is these the first mummies that became them other mummies over there? Is these the ancestors of those people? That's the only thing that makes sense. And I'm going to put it together. I'm working on it. Roll the coin. I'm working on it. Look, all these mummies with lines. Look, all these old mummies. These the ancestors. These motherfuckers. Come on, bro. Come on, y'all. Now, this is Spain right here. This is Spain. We all know Spain went to the Grand Canyon also. Spain raided the Grand Canyon also, people. They raided the Grand Canyon also. So they got some of the old Spain got some early dynastic mummies too with the wood. So it's all starting to make sense to me, right? Before I move on, let me tell y'all this. It's starting to make sense. Spain raided the Grand Canyon. Spain was the first Europeans in the Grand Canyon. Did they take some of these mummies back to Spain and put them in a museum in the 1800s? Right? And then the rest of the mummies were found over here by the corporation, and the corporation put them in museums. Because ain't nowhere in the hell America and Spain got the oldest wood sarcophagus. Ain't no way. If they supposed to be in Cairo or Egypt or Saqqara or something like that, why are they over here? I'm going to break the code. I'm on it. Y'all study that with me too. Y'all get some insight, shoot me a DM. Because we all know, like I showed yesterday, Spanish were living right here with their ships. They went right up here in 1540 and went right to the Grand Canyon. See that? Zuni Indians showed them where this was at. See Zuni Indians on there? See that? Zuni Indians took them right to the spot. Right to the spot. Boop. Grand Canyon, Colorado River. This is where the ancestors is. They went right in there. They went right in there and found this right here, I'm telling you. They talking about they ain't find nothing. They said they ain't find nothing. Do what they found. Do what they found. This is what they found. Gold in this right here. Do what they found. Talking about the 7 cities of gold in the Grand Canyon. Do what they found. Boop. Because the Grand Canyon been getting mined for gold and copper and minerals and crystals the whole time in ancient times. Y'all went right in there and got it. Then, y'all didn't find all of it. The corporation came back later on and found the rest of it. Roll the coin. They really did go to the Grand Canyon under Charles V. $1540. Roll the coin. What year this motherfucker was it? The black African nobility of ancient Europe and Nigeria, Holy Roman Emperor. Nigga, you a Roman. Ain't no goddamn king of mine. You a black African nobility, ancient European, Roman, Nigerian. These the people so fucking stupid, they out here teaching this man part of our clique. No, this nigga ain't down with me. That man got everything except for America. African, Europe, Nigeria, black Roman Empire. Y'all Y'all niggas is some fucking Romans, bro. Y'all niggas some Romans, bro. I'm gonna start calling y'all niggas some Roman Catholics. Y'all teaching Roman Catholic shit, bro. All that Spanish, all that old Virgin Mary shit, that shit is Roman Catholic. Y'all wearing all that Spanish ass shit, that shit is not my culture. On there rubbing on the Virgin Mary, and fuck that shit. Y'all were right to the Grand Canyon under these people rule, man. Didn't want to get on the internet and try to teach this. Boy, you is teaching Roman Catholic information. This man is a holy Roman emperor, a pagan. They ain't tell you that. They talking about, oh, he's the king of Haiti. No, the fuck he not. Get the fuck stupid ass out of here. I'm sick of y'all niggas with this bullshit, bro. Roll the coin. Hop in there and give me some questions, y'all. Give me some questions. Give me some questions, bro. These are old mummies, bro. They be acting like these mummies new. Them wood mummies old, all in these museums. I'm going to search every last one of them. I'm going to find it. I already got the direction. I already know what I'm looking for. That's all I need. I'm looking for the early dynastic and I'm looking for this right here. The late pre-dynastic period and the early dynastic period. All mummies go right here. Then I'm going to put them in a line and I'm going to show that bloodline. Because these people came from here. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. They came from here. This the King's list getting started right here. This is the King's list getting started right here. All these people talking about the King's list of Samaria and all of that, that's way after this. That's after this, bro. I really think the bloodline of Samaria and the first bloodline of the Nile River came from here. And I'm going to trace both of them back. They ate a lot of mummies. Yeah, they ate a lot of mummies. Hop in the guest box if y'all got any questions. Because I got a receipt I found yesterday of this lady living in Arizona. This lady living in Arizona. She was, her great-granddaddy was cool with Wyatt Earp. You remember Wyatt Earp off the movie Tombstone? They was digging up Arizona, bro. Mining. Wyatt Earp was a miner. And them folks found cuneiform tablets. They found cuneiform tablets just like Samaria in Arizona. They found two mummies look just like Sumerians in Arizona. I got the receipts, bro. See, this ain't no made up history, all that old alien shit. We got people buried in Arizona with cuneiform tablets look just like Sumerians. I'm going to bring it out when I get through studying it. Is America older than Africa? Yes, the people's bloodline is older than America. America the first humans. Them other people were mixed with some type of hominids. We upgraded their DNA by going over there and mixing with them. It wasn't no aliens doing it. It was us. We was over there upgrading their DNA, mixing in with them people. Get in the guest box if you got any questions, y'all. I'm telling y'all the truth, bro. Y'all be laughing and shit. I be telling y'all the truth. We went over there and mixed with them people and upgraded their DNA through mixing with them. I'm telling you. That's the real story I want to teach. See, I believe you, fam. I can show Johnny. I'm gonna show you, Johnny. I'm gonna show you. Okay, let me give you an example, Johnny. Okay. If people are in Africa and the Middle East, I'm giving y'all some type of dates when we start moving around to these places, right? 3,000 some BC. Let's say 3,500 BC in Africa. Ain't nothing but hunter-gatherers over there. They be acting like it's some type of big civilizations going on. It was a bunch of hunter-gatherers over there before certain people pulled up. They ain't have no astrology, no civilized farming, no form of leadership. They running around doing hunter-gatherer shit, right? They are still hominids, right? I'm just gonna tell the truth. I know Egyptologists don't want me to teach this shit, but they are still thousands of years behind another people in knowledge. They're not even fully human yet, right? I'm just gonna tell y'all the truth, bro. The fully human pulled up. Let me get a receipt. The fully human pulled up. Let me get a receipt. Give me a 2 in the chat. Give me a 2. Give me a 2. Y'all hear me? I love you and I'm in love with you. Give me a 2. Roll the coin. Now, unlike the old world, the new world lacks human remains that are atomically similar to very early human forms, such as Homo erectus, Neanderthals, archaic Homo sapiens. Human remains found thus far in the New World appear to have been completely modern humans. Hold on. Give me a 2. Give me some corn. Slow it down. See, y'all think I be bullshit. Y'all think I ain't got no receipts to bag this shit up I be talking. When I be talking shit, I got receipts in the book. They already logged in it. They logged in. I got to log in. Boy, I'm telling you, if you go through my receipts, you're going to change your life. Roll the coin. You're going to be like, oh, shit. Let's go through that slower, right? Neanderthals, right? Human remains found in a new world, they say a new world is America, appear to have been completely humans. Wasn't no hunter-gatherer in the blood. Wasn't no... This blood come from the earth right here, baby. Boy, this bloodline right here, earth. Now, y'all got that mutated animal, insect, I don't know the fuck y'all got. I know my people got that thing. 100% humans. New world, completely modern humans. There is some evidence contradicting this, including the identification of human all of this ridge from Mexico, right? But they got some shit in Brazil, 100% human, right? Too, right? Now, then what I want to tell y'all. Now, when I go to Africa, now why are they talking about we 100% human over here? Now, when I go to Africa, they got Africanus bones. Africanus bones. Let me pull the receipt. So now I got to show y'all. Roll the coin. Hold on one more second. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Roll the corn. Give me a 2. Give me a 2. I hate to do this, bro. I hate to do this, bro. I really hate to do this. I hate to do this shit. This is the type of knowledge I don't even like to talk about because I don't like to talk. I don't like to downplay people who melanated. See, since y'all want to downplay us like we ain't shit, I don't even want to do y'all like that. But I gotta tell the truth to my people so you will know for the future. Give me a 2. Y'all hear me? You hear me? Give me a 2. Y'all hear me? Roll the corn. All right. Early hominids, like the Africanus, Australopithecus. Yeah, I learned how to say this shit. Australopithecus Africanus displays a mix of human and ape traits, suggesting the evolutionary link between their groups. Now they try to say ain't no direct connection between Africanus. They talking about dogs now, but we talking about humans. Africanus bones. Now let me show you some Africanus bones. Let me show you Africanus bones. Africanus bones. Now let me show you some Africanus bones. Let me show you Africanus bones. Roll the corn. Now let me tell y'all something. let me tell you. Give me a 2. Give me a 2. I ain't gonna pause it no more. Y'all know I don't be lying, bro. I hang my head on the truth, bro. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Before I lie, I'ma die, bro. I ain't lying. Now, a lot of motherfuckers be on here lying, trying to make up information. Truth now and studied this shit. I'm not gonna lie. I love y'all, bro. I ain't lying to my loved ones, bro. No, we don't do that. We from Tamari. We stand on business. We don't stand on no made up ass, alien ass story. We standing on the Jordans. We standing on the J's that we bought. All 10 toes in the J's. Roll the corn. All 10 toes on the Jordan side. Yeah, we standing on the, splat. Roll the corn. These are their ancestors. It got the name in the goddamn monkey head. Africa. You see the name of Africa in the bone? You can't separate the monkey human bone from Africa because that's where the motherfucker come from. Now you're starting to get it. See, this shit way deeper. This shit way deeper than all these people ain't researching the right shit. Y'all looking, now they try to say, now, here go the bullshit. Here go the bullshit, my people. Aliens put DNA in these people, sprinkled a little DNA on the Africanus, and now they got them digging gold. Here go the count. Here go the bullshit. Then where they got the knowledge from. The aliens sprinkled it. Yakub put the DNA into the Africanus and created a worker man to dig gold. That's a motherfucking lie. Roll the coin. Hold on. TikTok fucking with me. Hold on. I'm sorry, TikTok. I'm sorry. Hold on, Talk. Don't get out on me. Let me finish this live. Okay, I'm sorry, TikTok. I'm sorry. Entertainment purposes only. Now, the alien story is to sprinkle me, man. Give me some of that good DNA. Now I can be a full, complete human. After I start mixing with the real humans. Now, when we pulled up on these Neanderthals, they had a little knowledge, but they still were thousands of years back. Now, we know the truth now. Go to Africa. back in the BC time, 3, 4 to 5,000 BC, I mix. So, oh, I'm sorry, I'm just telling the story now. Don't get me fucked up. I mix with one of these people, right? He gets the one drop of blood of the king's bloodline. Now you get it? He tries to carry this bloodline all the way through black nobility. But you just got a little piece. You still a hunter-gatherer. Now, we scrape y'all up to make you stand up straight and shit and know a little more knowledge, but you still not us. You can still run Europe with one piece of my bloodline because we are the God Earth bloodline. Do you see what I'm trying to tell you? Now, people are trying to teach that the black nobility with the one drop in Africa and the Middle East and Europe are more superior than us. No. Well, for us, you wouldn't even be standing up straight right now today. I just gotta tell it the way it is. Now, this is why it's so important when they start teaching the King's List. Because now you mixing with the other people and you trying to keep track of everybody who got the bloodline when they hit Africa and the Middle East. But them people ain't 100%. Let me show you the 100%, motherfuckers. One more time. Completely modern humans. Complete. They not complete over there. We complete. That's why we got agriculture. That's why we got astrology. That's why we know how to build pyramids. That's how we know how to build mounds. That's how we know how to make tools out of copper. That's how we know how to make iron ore. And we got lapis lazuli and quartz. And now we all in the earth. We 100% human. We attached. We are nature's chosen people. Now you understand it? Now my people starting to get it. See, ain't nobody never taught it this way. But this is the right way. That's what separates these cultures. One is off earth, and he's all in tune with nature. One is a beast with animal DNA and human DNA. He is a mutation way after us. The earth created him also. He's not an alien. The earth just made a mistake with him later on down the line. See where I'm coming from? That's why they skin ain't got they're not melanated. They are a mutation. Being an albino is a mutation of skin, people. When you see albino melanated, albino black people, it's just a mutation that took the melanin out of their skin. They still organs like us, but I'm just showing you how mutations make people that color. It's a recessive gene, right? You maybe got the recessive gene from the animal pool. Who knows? I don't give a fuck. It ain't my culture. Y'all go learn it. But I could go learn it, but I'm not that interested in how y'all got that color. It don't matter to me. Roll the coin. I know where my people got it from. All the way 100 from the earth. Now, if we are nature's chosen people coming straight out the earth, and these people come thousands of years after us, mutated with animals and all type of shit, we already the geniuses of the planet. So when these people down here, the Afrikaners, see us, we gods. We pulling up on ships. We got gold on. Tall, beautiful women. I'm talking about tall, beautiful women. Woman 6'5", tall, beautiful. Y'all still hunched over. Rrr. We making elaborate funerals with jewelry and sarcophagus and pyramids aligned with stars. Now you see the difference. We got 7-foot tall dime pieces hopping off the ship. 7-foot tall, fine and brown skin and beautiful, the most beautiful being you ever seen on the planet. Hair long, tall, fine, just fine for no reason, just walking around. You like, whoa. I'm a hunter-gatherer, 5'4", hunchback, don't know a damn thing. She hopping off 6'9", fine and wine. Beautiful jewelry and clothes on. She get right out there and roll the corn, watching the stars at night, and she's spiritual. And on top of that, she got spirituality. You can feel the spirituality coming off her. You can feel the greatness coming off her, bro. Yeah, these gods. To you. But we just real humans evolved more than y'all, right? Y'all think these women weren't tall and beautiful? Man, I just looked at a sarcophagus. The sarcophagus was 6'9". Brown skin. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm about teaching you real shit. These folk were talking about giants. Yeah, they was eating more than y'all. They all evolved more than y'all. Yeah, they tall, bro. Y'all not tall because y'all not eating shit. We've been eating all through time. Y'all wasn't eating, bro. Our people tall and 100% human and beautiful. Where you think all these 7-footers coming from the South dunking on everybody come from? All these hard-hitting safeties and cornerbacks in the NFL. Where you think that bloodline come from? You better quit playing. Roll the corn. I wish I had that receipt of that tall mummy, bro. I'm going to go back and get it. I'll go back and show it tomorrow, bro. But you really think these people right here wasn't tall and beautiful? You got life fucked up. And they rolling the corn. They eating. They don't know about nobody else. We trying to teach y'all how to eat. But y'all are attacking my people. Because y'all are Afrikaners. The whole time. That's the real story. That's the truth, y'all. There's something else I'm finna show y'all too. That's the truth. Now watch this right here. El Kuru. El Kuru is the pre-dynastic period. It's the old period on the Nile River. Nubian tradition. You see that? Now, this is what I want y'all to look at. Nubian stone tumuli. That is a mound. That is a stone, dirt, earth, and stone mound surrounded by a horseshoe-shaped enclosure walls. One with a funerary chapel to pyramid superstructures. It was first a mound surrounded by a horseshoe-shaped enclosure. Where you see that at? Where you see that at again, Truth? A mound with a horseshoe-shaped earthen enclosure. You see that? Hopewell. You see that culture? Do you see the culture? These them receipts, people just hide their head under the pillow. So when I pull this type of shit up, all you people trying to go against our culture, you just hide your head. You don't even want no smoke. These are the same structures in America that they got on the Nile, bro. But these are earthen. These are older. They was building it the same way on the Nile until it evolved. Let me show you that again. Roll the corn. Now, that's the human joint. I ain't gonna eat the human joint. It's the human joint. El Kuru. This is on the Nile, people. Tumuli is a mound, horseshoe-shaped enclosure walls. Native American mound building, North America, American Indian mound building is earthen-shaped, horseshoe-shaped earthen enclosures around the mounds of the Adena and Hopewell culture. Same shit. Come on, man. Built the same way. It's built the same way. This ain't no Native American culture, bro. We gonna see y'all people trying to argue with Native Americans, bro, but they don't know this type of information because they ain't never built them places. Why am I even arguing with them? We gotta stick to the facts. This ain't even no Native American culture, bro. Y'all might well put ancient melanated people, mound building. That's what y'all need to put. Don't need to put native on nowhere on it, bro. Quit trying to put that with this. It don't go together. It don't go together. At all. Now let me explain this. Right? They trying to make, do what they tried to do to us, y'all. Do what they trying to do to us. What they trying to do is take our old structures and give them to Native Americans. They are trying to take 11. They are trying to take all our old structures and give it to another culture and say they built it, right? Because that hides the melanated people. If you give it to Native Americans, knowing they are native to the country also, you can control it, right? Because they control Native Americans. They can't control us like that. Put 1111 in the chat. They can't control us like that. They can control them natives. And then if the natives get out of hand, Trump just showed you what they can do to them. When the natives get out of hand and get the bucking, Trump already showed you that he could send their ass back. See what I'm saying? You put the weak, inferior people over the stuff, act like they over it, but the whole time you over it because you control them. Soon as they get to acting like they got some pull, you show them they ain't got no pull. Send a couple of their ass home. Now they back quiet like, oh, let me shut the fuck up. I need my check on the first. See what I'm saying? I need my free land and I need my little check on the first. Let me shut up before they send my ass back. That's how you control a weak species, bro. Y'all ain't never gave us shit, so y'all can't control us, bro. Y'all ain't never gave us nothing. Therefore, we need to be at y'all neck, bro. Now, that's when they learned how to control people with a couple of dollars from the government through the Native Americans. Now, come on down a couple years. What they start doing to us. Get the daddy out of there. Come with the welfare. Come with the food stamps. Come with some government assistance. Let's see do these American melanated real Indians start taking the bait. We start taking the bait, taking their EBT cards and taking they HUD vouchers and see it sound funny, but it's the same shit. You have some of the indigenous babies, we're gonna give you a HUD. We're gonna give you some EBT. Get the dad ass out of there. The daddy can't stay there though. Daddy come, we taking the check. We taking the HUD voucher. See what I'm saying? Then you start depending on them people. Now they can control the way you move. They give you just enough to control you. Put it under different names of government entities. HUD and EBT and WIC and all that old shit. Same game, different people. What you think the Native Americans getting? WIC and EBT. You think them Native Americans ain't got no EBT card? You crazy. That motherfucker might got $1,000 a month on it. You use that same pattern you put with the natives because you put them in check on their own land with their EBT cards and little checks. Then you come over here to us, try to break our community down by putting that shit back on us. Our people start accepting it. You start controlling somehow the way we move. Now you start to pacify us by acting like our daddy. I'm your daddy. Shut up. Here go you an EBT. Here go you a check. Here go you somewhere to live. Now you see the move. All of it the same, just under different names for different people. That's all they do. They use the same. See, when you learn the colonizers' tricks, they just put different names on it, but it'd be the same move. It's the same double shimmy fade away as Michael Jordan. It's the same fade. It's the same move. The move keep working if you bite the lick, if you bite the pump fake. See, that will go on. Anybody got any questions, hop in the chat, man. Hop in the chat. I'm going to take a couple questions. Hop in the chat. It's the same move. Now, something else I want to show y'all too. Now, El Kuru, right? El Kuru is the first like kind of civilization built. The first kings were buried in El Kuru. See, they don't teach you that. Let me show you. Let me get one more receipt. Let me show you. Kings were buried in El Kuru. See, they don't teach you that. Let me show you. Let me get one more receipt. Let me show you. Let me show you. Now, give me a two. Give me a two. Y'all hear me? You hear me? Give me a two. El Kuru contains tombs of the first Nubian kings, the kingdom of Kush, right? Look at that mound. There ain't no damn pyramid. That's a mound. Now, I don't know about these dates right here. These dates, they be lying about Egypt too, y'all. They lie about Egypt too. Y'all hear me? Give me a two. Y'all hear me now? Y'all hear me? Roll the coin. You hear me? Put the coin in the chat if you hear me. Drop coin if you hear me. All right. Now, these dates wrong. This shit way older than that. They be acting like this stuff ain't 750 BC, right before Christ. Ain't no way, bro. Stop playing. This is a mound with the first Nubian kings. This is not no damn 750 BC. Pious tomb. Roll the coin. Look. See how these people look? Copper color. We know who the fuck these people is, bro. I know who they are. Y'all can play and lie and do all the Egyptology y'all want to do. I know where these people bloodline came from, because these colored people do not come from Africa. These colored people don't come from Africa, bro. Y'all be mixing up Egypt and Cushites. Y'all be mixing up all the information. I'm gonna get all this shit straight. Because these people don't come from no damn Africa. Not growing no corn and shit. No, bro. No, y'all stop this. Now I go to El Kuru and pull the corn up out of there. Then what you gonna say? What you gonna say then? Now, look at these color people. Look at these people with mounds. Sophisticated mound building. There's still sophisticated mound going on the ground in the tomb, people. Going on the ground in the tomb. The burial is under the mound. Right? El Kuru. You see it? El Kuru. Got a horseshoe-shaped enclosure on the walls. So does Ohio. Ohio got the same shit going right up under the mound burial. Who culture is this, bro? See? See, that's extensive research. Shout out to Casey Macon. Casey Macon be throwing me receipts because he already know what I'm gonna do with them. Casey throw the lob, I'm going up like Brun. Casey throw the lob sometime, I go get it. I don't care where it's at. Top of the glass, boom. We already know it got to go into the receipt bank. Roll the coin. This is the same style buildings in Ohio that they got on the Nile River. I've been telling y'all that. Them people know that too. The corporation know that too. They know we are the pre-dynastic people that taught Egypt down the line. They know that. They know who you are. They know you are nature's chosen people. Your bloodline reigns supreme right now today in America. Because they know the first astrologers, the first mound and pyramid builders, the first people who made the Ankh cross and the Tau cross and all of that came from here. They know it, bro. All that cuneiform, all that so-called Paleo-Hebrew, and all them swords and copper axes, and all that stuff come from here. The whole culture of the Nile come from here. They know it. And they know who started it. The mound builders up until the people in the Grand Canyon, up until spreading out, putting this shit around the world. Because see, these people don't start coming out around the Bronze Age, people. The Bronze Age is when all of these cultures start popping up around the world. All that King Solomon with the bronze. Yeah, we know who the hell they is. Roll the coin. When you see the Bronze Age, that's when our people start taking this shit around the world. We had already done that shit in America before we left for the Bronze Age. This is extensive research because I know what I'm looking for. When did we leave and start civilizing these places? Around 3,000 something BC, 4,000 BC, somewhere up in there. Bronze popping up in Samaria, copper popping up in Samaria, copper popping up on the Nile, Lake Superior copper popping up all over Mesopotamia. All over the Nile. We know who brought it. The mound builder from Lake Superior. Why you think our artifacts in the mounds, the Birdman made out of copper? That's the same copper from the Great Lakes. That copper matched the same copper Samaria got. Same copper in Israel. See, they don't want you to know that. I'm going to break that down another time too. The Bronze Age is so important to the knowledge because you cannot hide that 90% copper coming out of Lake Superior. No other place in the world got it, people. So when I see it, I already know where it came from. Them Celtics, all them Celt mounds, them our people too. Them our people too. The Celts, the ancient Celts, them our people. Them mound builders, bro. They just put different names on them. The Celts, the damn Minions, and the Cretans, and all this shit, all these stupid ass names. The Cornwall, and you got bro, these people crazy, bro. The Sumerians and the Indus Valley, and man, that shit, all that shit come from here. They just put all these goof-ass names and try to hide the culture. Because it wouldn't be no Greeks if it wasn't for the Cretans. Greeks got all that shit from the Cretans. The Cretans run corn and gold around the world. The Greeks wearing corn, gold pinky rings and shit. The Cretans were wearing pinky ring, gold corn on the pinky, bro. Pimped out, like, bro. We rocking gold pinkies. I got the receipts. All the way over there in Greece. And we rocking gold corn cobs on rings. I got the receipt. Who are these people? These people coming from Timeri. We are the Atlanteans. We are the chosen people. We took all this shit all over the world. Any questions, hop in the box. Any questions, hop in the box. What about Memphis? Memphis in America? Memphis, Tennessee? Get in the box and ask the question. Y'all hop in the box. Y'all scared to get in the box? Who was Timeri ancestors? Good question, Andy. The earth. The earth is Timeri ancestors. That's a great question. The earth is our mama. Ain't nobody before us, bro. See, that's why you gotta learn the real history of the world. Our creation story comes from the primordial waters coming back over the land, the primordial mound coming up the Ben. Here comes mankind, the real human, the real 100% being of the planet, coming from the earth. That's the Choctaw creation story. The Egyptians talked about their ancestors with the primordial waters and the mound, the Ben. The mound of Ben, the creation story. That's where you get all that that's where you get all that Tiamat and Nut, the primordial waters coming back off the. See, they don't even understand what they be trying to talk about, bro. Folks be talking about Tiamat, an alien. Tiamat is the primordial waters. That's it. The earth was once filled with water. She's a representation of the chaos of the salt water, the sea. Right? That's what that shit mean. People be on here trying to make this shit sound like it's alien knowledge. No. Ain't no alien knowledge, bro. They talking about the primordial waters of the sea all covered land masses. When it receded, they called it Tiamat, or they called it other names of the creation story of some type of civilization. But they got different names, but they the same being, the same teaching, right? The water recedes. The first land from under the water in the ancient books says it's Timeri, not Africa. Timeri, North America. First land from under the water. Now, people don't believe this, but the earth created your ass. Now, a lot of people don't believe that. They think they flew down from Venus somewhere, which is cool with me. But the earth created from my research, the earth created man. Through the waters receding, the land dries up. Single cell organisms come from the ocean that's on the land. Comes out of it goes through the earth, some type of process. I don't know, but it comes and people are born out of the earth. Mounds and cracks in the earth and stuff like that. Now, that is why our culture started building mounds. Because the creation story had a mound in it. From the mound you came, from the mound you go back to. That's why they bury your ancestors in mounds. Because this is their creation story. Samaria and Egypt talked about the ancestors coming from primordial water and primordial mounds. Look it up. These mounds in America are so old, they would not tell you how old they are. They just tell you 1,000 years old. That's a fucking lie. So start reading about the primordial waters and the primordial mounds and the Ben mound, the creation story. We don't bury our people in mounds for nothing. That's the creation story. You came from the mound, you go back in it. That's dust to dust. That's what that really means. Hop in the guest box. Anybody got a question? Hop in the guest box, you got a question or a comment or anything. See, we have to study our ancient culture. We got to learn what a lot of this stuff means. A lot of this stuff got a lot of meaning to it, and we just take it lightly, but it got a lot of meaning to it. Tarot, too, you got a question? Comment real quick.
Hi, teacher. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, how you doing? How you doing?
I'm doing fine, teacher. One question. I would love to come down and see you August the 16th, but I'm up north and I'm real close to Casey Macon, and I would love to see him too. So I was wondering, are you coming up north this year?
Yes, I'm gonna try to go to the mounds in Ohio and Indiana.
That's what I thought. Hopewell.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go to Hopewell. I'm gonna do Moundville. I'm gonna do Poverty Point. Then I'm gonna try to come to Hopewell in the Dana area, Indiana and Ohio, probably around October and November.
Oh, okay.
I'm coming up there though. I got you.
Yes, let me know because when you and Casey Macon get together, it's gonna be something.
Yeah.
Oh, I just know it. I just know it. I want to be there. I'm living in South Bend, Indiana,
Okay.
and Casey Macon is in Elkhart.
Yeah.
So when you come up here,
I'm coming.
I'm with you too. I am. Okay.
I gotta come holler at Casey Macon anyway and do the mounds in that area. So I'm coming this year. I'm coming.
Well, you let me know because I'm gonna be there too. I wanna. Yes. And I love you, teacher, and thank you for loving us. And you I'm getting out the box, and I'm gonna keep on listening. And you just keep going.
Thank you. I'm gonna let you know. Thank you so much.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I'm coming up there. You know, me and Casey got to go check some stuff out. Got to check some stuff out. Roll the coin. Yeah. Me and Casey always, he be sending me stuff all day. He be on me, you know what I'm saying? And I check it out and keep rolling, But the receipts is elite. Cause we already like we always say, we know what we're looking for. Tootsie Pop. Let me get one question, one comment.
Yeah.
Yo. Let me see. Aaliyah. You got a question or a comment?
Yeah, honey, it's yeah, I told you I got off that question.
I said, question or comment?
How you doing?
All right, how you doing?
I'm good. I appreciate everything you're talking about. I believe everything that you're talking about. I just had a question. Do you think that we are the seeds of Enki, who was both with the Atlantean and Tiamat, or what was the first one you called it? Tiamaru?
See, Enki. Paul,
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you good. Enki. See, we looking at these as entities, but Enki is a star alignment. It's a teaching. It's a teaching of a people. The names change in different cultures, but it's the same teaching. Enki is the stars of the southern hemisphere, right? It's not an alien. It's not an entity. It's a teaching. It's the Epic of Gilgamesh is a teaching of stars going through the zodiac, right? And agriculture is in different. It starts with agriculture, then it goes through different phases, right? So Enki is the southern hemisphere stars. Enlil is the northern hemisphere stars. Anu is Orion's belt along the celestial equator. So this is a teaching of star alignments going around the zodiac. We are not, no, we created the teaching, therefore that name comes from our teachings, right? It don't come from a being, it comes from a teaching. We created Enki as a character of star alignments, and Enlil and Anu and Osiris and Horus, all that comes from us putting story together.
So who original beings that came before us?
Say again? I couldn't hear you. I couldn't hear you.
You said if it came from us. You said if it came from us, then Enki and Enlil was in the Sumerian tablets. You just mentioned the Gilgamesh, Numa Elish. Ain't that what you mentioned? Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
Numa
So
Elish.
if you saying that came from us, then what text is like older than that? I'm just curious to. If it came from us, then who are we? If we're not the seeds of Enki and Enlil, like who are we? Because that's supposed to be the oldest text.
Not the seeds of Enki.
Huh?
The seeds of the planet.
Right. Okay. I can agree to that.
Enki and Enlil are just basically star lines. They're basically stars. Haru is a star. Osiris is Orion. Haru is Sirius. Enki is the stars under the southern hemisphere. Enlil are the stars above the southern hemisphere.
Okay, great. I got that. So how did you said we came from the earth. So are we like, is that proto-Genesis?
Only text older than the stars. You have to learn the stars.
Okay, I get that. I agree. So what I'm asking you is, do you believe that you said we came from the earth? So is that parthenogenesis? Like how did we come to be? You saying we came from the earth?
Yes.
Right. So how?
Your body is made from all earth material. You got a little stardust in you, but your body is made. Your body pumps blood just like the earth pump water through rivers. The earth got 7 chakras. You got 7 chakras. You are an earth being. You're not an alien. Aliens is created to take away the power of your ancestors' teaching. You're not no seed or no Enki. Enki was created to grow agriculture. Enki is an agriculture god. You got to understand it. Enki is the underworld, which is the water, the earth and the water, underworld teachings. You align it with stars and zodiacs, and you get a teaching of how to feed your kind during the time where that knowledge was coming out. Anu is just Osiris, same teaching. It's the same teaching. Roll the call. Good question though. Good question. Y'all follow us it. Follow us it.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
No doubt. No doubt. See, white people taught us that we are seeds of aliens. No. They turned our star stories into stories. They turned our star alignments into whole books. Right? But you have to decipher it. Every book that's made like that come right out the stars. Let me give you an example. Enki and Gilgamesh is killing the bull of Taurus, the bull of heaven. Now, if you know about Enki and Enlil, you know about the bull of heaven. That ain't nothing but the Gemini coming behind Taurus, going over the celestial equator. These are stars telling the story. The hunter chasing the bear. That's Orion moving in the sky behind Ursa Major. You gotta bring it on back down to Earth now. Bring it on back down. Let's just take it out the aliens' hands, put it back in ours. Jesus born in a manger. Shout out Rashad Poet. That's the series, which is Haru, rising in the beehive cluster of cancer, which is called the manger. Okay. See what I'm saying? The three kings is Orion. The three stars of Orion. Come on now. The Phoenix rising is just a Haru story that they redone. Sirius rising, Helixual rising became the Phoenix rising. Same shit. Stars became entities and stories and hunter-gatherers turned it into real beings. Because they don't understand it. All this knowledge is not for other people to understand. But the people who don't understand it, the one teaching my people. That's why we fucked up. That's why we fucked up. Let me give you another idea of what I'm talking about. Because that's a great question you asked. I'm not trying to be funny, but I want you to look at it another way. They want to teach you, right? This is Enlil. This Enlil right here. This is Enlil. Arcturus, the Boutad star constellation. They're going to plow right there. Ursa Major is the plow going that way. Enlil is the creator of the plow, right? Enlil created the plow. Go look it up. Come back and holler at me. Enlil created the plow. There you go right there. Whoop. He's in the northern hemisphere. Enlil is in the northern hemisphere. He say excellent connections. These ain't no connections. This is the 100% truth. This is the story our ancestors told. We studied the star for 26,000 years, people. Ain't no alien taught you ain't no star astrology overnight. They taking away your power of the learning power and the teaching of your kind. They want to tell you somebody just popped down from space, loaded you up with information. Hell no. Your ancestors watched these stars for 26,000 years till it came back again, and they were like, okay, we know it all now. Therefore, we ascend. Now we can tell stories of different things that happen on the planet exactly when they're going to happen. Only way you can prophesy something to the stars, you have to learn it through the stars. The only real prophets that ever lived knew every star alignment from 26,000 years after his ancestors mapped it out. Them the only real prophets. We ain't got no more of them. We ain't got no more of them. You know why? Because our ancestors ain't passed their knowledge down to us. We got to learn it on our own now. So we know the truth now might learn this part of the star alignment of it, but he don't know nothing about the zodiac 30,000, 20, 15,000 years ago because we ain't got no ancestors to pass it down. I got to learn it as I go. Because some of this stuff goes along with teachings that they try to teach us from overseas. It's a lot of stuff I don't know. But I know that basic star alignment of Sirius, Orion, Betelgeuse, Regal, Hyades, Pleiades, and the Bulls of Taurus. I know that like the back of my hand. And why is that so significant? Because that is the time of the harvest. Roll the corn. Inking them right in there with it. Inking them right in there with that same teaching. It's mound builder knowledge. It's ancient knowledge. The Epic of Gilgamesh is a star story about stars going around the zodiac. We are not the seeds of mythology. We are the seeds of real people. So by saying you are a seed of Enki, you are saying you are a seed of mythology. Ain't no real ancestor created for you to learn. No, that ain't true. You can't. That's hurting our people. Thor Wheel, what up? Let me get a question or comment. We created it. It didn't create us. Yo, let me see if somebody else was in here. Cachet, you got a question or comment? Yo. Let me see. Benjamin Zeus, you got a question or comment? The Zulu people said men came from a field of bed of reeds. Yo, Zeus, what up? All right. Let me see. Sage, EA Sage. Yo. You hear me? I won't talk today. Trueborn Mav. You got a question or a comment? I'm delayed.
Peace, great mind. Can you
Hold
hear me?
on. Yo, you still there?
I'm still here.
All right, what's up, bro? They messing my live right now.
Yeah, I think that's what's going on. Peace, great mind.
Peace, bro.
I just want to commend you on the work that you've been doing, man, because I try to catch your lie as much as possible to tap into this information because I come across a lot of this stuff, but the way you distill it, like I said before to you when I built with you, you know what I'm saying, you distill it in a way where it's well understood. So I've been checking into a lot of these mounds and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I'm up in New England. I was born in Georgia. I'm from Dawson, Georgia. I was born on unincorporated land, still unincorporated to this day.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, somebody trying to call me. Let me hang them up real quick. All right, my bad.
Good.
Somebody's called. So that got me to looking up this way because I realized Connecticut has a lot of in-depth history. It goes back like some 15,000 years, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
When I look for pyramids and mounds in Connecticut, you know where a lot of them appeared at? In the cemeteries.
Yep.
In the
Exactly.
cemeteries. I had no idea. And they got the mounds looking the same way. The entrance way that you pointed out, or and the pyramids, the little smaller pyramids, they put these little funny porcelain statues in front of them to make it seem like they belong to somebody else. But those are people's stuff.
Yep. Yep. The first colonizers buried their people on top of mounds. They knew there was high ground, like just to be on the basic level. It was high ground, and also this is where the crops are growing, right? Because, like I say, all the mounds is always some type of agriculture. And a lot of cities got built up on top of these places because this is the places where the food was at, like growing like naturally in the field. So then they just, like I say, they buried them on top, put houses on top, all type of stuff. A lot of our stuff was buried under like their cemeteries, buildings, and national parks and under lakes. But you're exactly right. Most of them are on burial mounds.
Burial mounds. Some of these big, these corporation buildings, insurance companies,
Yeah.
all that is built on top of these burial mounds of our ancestors. And it's explaining in some of the history here in Connecticut that the people that built up Connecticut came from Mississippi, Georgia, Alabama,
Mm-hmm.
North Carolina, and Tennessee,
Yeah.
and Florida.
Yeah.
It was a back and forth movement up and down this East Coast, this eastern coast. going back and forth with the trade routes and all that stuff. Whatever they was going up and down these rivers that runs through this country.
Ancient trade routes. Yep.
Ancient trade routes, and this what these people was trying to get. And they was finding our peoples along the way, all these burial mounds. I also came across these coal mounds.
Yep.
The coal mounds, man, they was burning our ancestors, man.
Yep.
They was burning our ancestors for the coal mounds, man.
See, them coal mines. We the ones that found them. We found the quarries, the coal mines, places they find oil and stuff like that. We are the first people to tap into those places, and they came back. They was finding our people up in these places also, ancient. Because see, what people don't know is all that Egyptian style stuff they said they found in the Grand Canyon come from mining. They set up their labs there because they were mining there. So that's why they are. That's why they are. The mummies are there, right? See, once we learn our culture of mining and agriculture, you can pretty much spot out where they find limestone and granite and things like that, and quarries and coal mines, all that type of stuff.
The mica,
steelite, all this stuff, hematite, copper. It was already there, and a lot of our people were buried there, which were so-called the first kings, because they were the people with the first treasure, right?
Indeed. I'm glad you touched on, you brought up the Grand Canyon because it brought back a thought from what you was touching on earlier.
Yeah.
I was trying to put the link in the comments, but the link was too long. I tapped into the UK Museum, right? So you could do a street view of the UK Museum in the North American section. They show everything they took out the Grand Canyon. They took out of this country, period. It looked like Egypt. Everything in there looks like Egypt, bro.
Send me that, bro. Send me into my DM. I need to check that. I'm gonna follow this right now. I need to check that out. I read about that, but I never saw an actual layout of it.
Yeah, I have the links. It'll go right into it. You could look camera view. You could actually put it on your screen and send it and show everybody what they got up in there. I couldn't believe this stuff. These huge monuments and all that stuff. They got big, huge statues of animals, and in front of the animals, you got small people standing in front of these animals, which show you that these animals are much larger than people.
I followed you back. Shoot me that in my DM right.
I'm about to see you that right now, brother. Man, I appreciate you bringing me up, man.
Y'all follow True Born. Y'all gonna check that out. Shoot you a message back.
Yeah. All right, I'm about to send that right now.
Follow True Born. Try to follow True Born. Yeah, now what's interesting about that? The other countries do be showing what the truth is, but a lot of times they will not put it on the internet because the American government, the corporation, will not allow us to look at their side of the internet. See, these people got different internet. We got internet over here in America. Our internet is different from Europe's and China's and all of that. See, they don't teach you that. You can tap into a Chinese internet site and look at everything that they won't show you on our internet. Because they know you might find what you're looking for. So I've been using different internet apps for a while. French, Spanish. This is how you get the receipts. Roll the coin. Let me see. Yapim. I think that's your name. Yapim, give me a question or a comment.
Yo.
Yo. How you doing?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. You hear me?
What's up, True?
What's up, bro?
Man, it slipped my mind, man. I was so in tune with y'all was talking about just now, man. I appreciate you too, brother. Just to let you know.
No doubt.
Hey, man. I want to speak to all the listeners here. A few of us got it down pack, and a lot of us still trying to figure it out, but not including myself. I'm following. I'm studying on my own. It ain't hard to see. It ain't hard to decipher what's going on right now. What's been going on. What's been happening to us. Right. So, people who are part of these sororities and these so-called higher ups and Masonics, all these different people who are controlling the narrative and telling people, well, we need to still think about this African thing, and we need to still go over and think about what the white man has been feeding us. And you basically telling these people not to study and look for their own answers of what's going on, what's been happening to their people.
Yep.
Y'all really trying to fight back the truth of what we need to be looking at. Searching up your ancestors in every state they was in, looking and see what plantations or what areas they was in, so you can start having understanding and start believing in who you are. Like, you got to go through these paths. You're gonna go through the agriculture, the astrology. Go ahead and look at your zodiac sign and all the signs that came around you. Go ahead, search down those journeys. Go down those routes. Study, my people. Don't just have to even listening to me right now or truth. Just hear us out. You can debunk it, but go ahead and look for yourself.
Yep.
And if you ain't satisfied for what you saying, then I don't know what to say to you. You ain't part of this mission with us, to be honest with you.
Dane Calloway said a powerful quote. It's a powerful quote Dane Calloway say. He says, I'm just here for you to even think about the truth. Just me putting it in just me putting it out in front of you for you to even think about it is enough.
Come on, man.
Our people. So Dane Calloway said that. He say, I'm just here to make you think.
Right.
And if I put it out there, and like I say, a lot of stuff I figured out is stuff I just was thinking about. I told people that I was studying it. They started giving me feedback on it, and I break the code on it because other people will have another part of the story that I couldn't get to at the time. So it's a collective effort. It's not really just one person.
Right.
As long as you spark the thought of the person, and that's enough. Like,
Right.
because we don't normally do that.
Right. And what sparked me is, and I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna just let people know what sparked me was my grandfather. He's from Mississippi, Yazoo, Mississippi, and he migrated to Chicago. I'm his last grandson from my father, and he always told me, everybody make fun of me. He's like, boy, that big ass knot on the back of your head, boy, that's knowledge. You gonna find out what that knot mean on the back of your big ass head. That's knowledge. And he, he came, he had a recover. They did that to our people, put all them drugs in our people, but he was always wise. You understand?
Yeah.
So it took me years. I'm like, what is my granddaddy talking about? I ain't never let nobody get to me. I even grew my dreads because I started being insecure about it. I'm like, you know what? What the fuck was granddaddy talking about? And I digged and I did, and I run into the truth, and I'm here now. I just want to let you know I appreciate everybody who pushing the narrative of getting our people to understand who they are. And y'all travel this world, travel this country, and be appreciative of all the monuments around here, because we're gonna get our shit back. One love.
No doubt.
Keep studying, y'all. Love, true. Appreciate it.
I appreciate you, bro. Y'all follow bro. Follow bro. You say your granddaddy from Yazoo City, right? Listen to me, bro. I ain't want to say it while you were talking. Bro, Yazoo City is bro, these are ancient holy lands, bro. Bro, you wouldn't even believe the stuff I read about Yazoo City. I was just looking for a receipt about Yazoo City, but I can't find it real fast. I don't want to slow the live up. But if I found them, I'll send it to you. But Yazoo got a whole long name, like Yazoo. I ain't gonna butcher it. But the Yazoo Valley is some of the most fertile land on the face of the earth. That land was black soil. Yeah, Yazoo, the whole Yazoo name got something to do with Hebrew. You right, Trainier. I just ain't got the receipt on when to pull it out. I'll show it to him later. But you got to understand where your bloodline, your culture come from. This is some of the most ancient melanated people's land on the earth, bro. Right there in Mississippi, Yazoo City, bro. Right there in on the Mississippi River and the Pearl River and right there in that area. I'm telling you what I know. Who is this steady talking about some Africa, bro? King Pip, you want to talk to me? Or you want to start the break on you? What you want to do? Because you in the way. All right. Ooh, the listing got long. Now let me see. Mastering Monday. You got a question or a comment? Throw the hoop.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hey, how you doing? Yes,
Good
ma'am.
morning, or good afternoon now. Good afternoon. I just want to say I appreciate you so much. I tap into your live as much as I can, and I also have my 10-year-old here with me most of the time when we are listening. So it is blessing the both of us. But what I wanted to touch on was on yesterday. It had blessed me to the point of tears. My parents are first generation Chicago kids. They are from Mississippi, from Poplarville and Guntown on both sides. And I always ask my mother as a child, I'm like, why we come to Chicago? What's so great about Chicago? Why are we up here? And she never really had an answer for me. And then as I got older, I always kind of felt like a pulling to come back down south. I'm like, what is it like Alabama, Mississippi? Like something in me is like, I should go to school down there. I should move down there. So yesterday, when you broke all of that down, about how they took our land and we had to come up here and how we kind of lost the stories of it. It was just so beautiful to me because it gave me an understanding that I've been looking for like my entire life. And it it is such an honor. It's such an honor now with this information because it's just like, the society that we live in beats us down and tries to convince us we are something that we're not. And it's like something's igniting in us. And I'm just so proud and excited. So that's all I wanted to say. Thank you. I appreciate you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Y'all follow Mastering Monday. Mastering Monday. That's why I be trying to speak on stuff like that, because in our culture, we have a lot of gaps. We have gaps. What happened here? What happened here? What happened here? What happened here? Why am I here? Why am I people from here, but I'm here? That's why I spoke on that yesterday. It was in my spirit to speak on it. If you go back, Master of Monday, to your great grandmama and great grandmama, granddaddy, they're gonna always be on a farm in Mississippi. They're gonna always be on the farm. They try to tell us it's slavery that got them there. No, that's their ancestral lands. That's where their ancient ancestors of those people are from. So they still on their ancient ancestors' agriculture or farming land, right? So if colonizers would have never came, your people would still own that land and be on that land because they're not from Africa. See, that's the lie they told us. Why is that so important? That is important because it shows a migration of a people going through hell, dealing with colonizers, getting their land took. They hanging people. It's violence in these small little towns with agriculture because they're trying to take your land to feed their people. And you was already there. So it's violence going on. It's prisoners of war stuff going on. It's sharecropping going on. It's work for cheap labor going on. Whatever they can do to get over on us, they are doing it. So at one point, our ancestors said, a lot of them, forget it. I can't win here. They taking my land. They taking the profit. They taking all the crops. They doing all type of underhanded stuff. They hanging our people. They kill a lot of people. Didn't get hanged because of slavery. They got hung because they wanted their land. They won't teach us that. They won't teach us it ain't all about no slavery. Some of these people are free on their own land and they sneak right in at night, burn them up and hang them. They come right back and eat their crops the next day. They won't teach us that. So now our people are like, bro, we got to move, bro. We got to leave here. We got to go to the main city of Jackson, Mississippi, where some more melanated people who've been forced out of their agriculture fields live. Or we got to go up north to get away from these killings and find a better way for my people. Because I'm over it at this point, right? That's why we moved around. And that's important. We were forced out of these areas. So we ride through these areas today, The people who forced us out or bought our land through the taxes of the county under our noses got big mansions and crop fields right there on your ancestors' land. You ride down through the Delta right now. Nothing but white people. All the way through the Delta in Mississippi. Mansions and farms. That's it. Then on the poor people's side, you'll see a shotgun house that they let people live in out there on the back. People are still sharecropping today. Y'all think this shit a joke. Them people rich down there in the Delta, bro. They get all type of help from the government on their farms. They got all type of crops they sell every year, the harvest. They got mansions on free land. You pay no taxes on farm and cattle land, people. You don't pay no taxes on farm and cattle land. If you got cattle and crops, you pay no taxes. Your family own that land until the world blow up. Ain't nobody paying no mortgages, no taxes. They living for free out there. Hell no, they're not going nowhere else. Where else they gonna go? And their family killed people and took it in the 15, 16, 1700s. They ain't going nowhere. They're gonna forever live there because it's gonna forever be free, and that land is gonna forever be plentiful for their people. That's where our ancestors come from, them same fields. They just left it. It wasn't worth it no more. They killing everybody. They taking everybody's shit. That's why we migrated to major cities and got up out of there. When we got out of there and went to these major cities, they put us in the hood with the rest of the melanated people who were kicked out of off their rural land in a small area in the South. Now all us packed up on top of each other in a bad area with a couple of jobs, and we gotta maintain, right? Now you put all this other stuff in the hood, and now we start to unalive each other. We start to get materialistic like the people that got. How we gonna be materialistic like the people who took free land and became millionaires? So now we in the struggle to become materialistic, and we hurting each other. We selling drugs. We killing each other, robbing them. We don't like each other no more. Now we took the mark of the beast. We are still human at this point. See, they be trying to act like what happened to us. What we are still human. You put us in a box, we still gotta react like we in a box. So I don't like when people say, "Why we still hurting each other and killing and stealing and all that?" We put in a box. We still gonna react as if we in the box. Our spirituality gonna once wear. If you go through hard times every day, your spirituality start to wear off. I ain't talking about no flat tire. I'm talking about your cousin got home. I hate to lay. I got to lay to keep crying. Your cousin got home. They took your land. Your grandma passed away. Your whole livelihood had changed. Now you start accepting things that they do. So I accepting things. It was like, okay, they stealing, robbing, and killing. Let me go do it. But they still accepted the mark of the beast. It's still wrong. But they put our people in that predicament. Because we got children to feed, right? So they put our people in bad positions on the land that discriminating against us, and we in a bad position. Therefore, bad things happen. But somehow people just get out of there to save face and went to Chicago, Milwaukee, Jackson, Mississippi, Ohio, and Cleveland, and anything on the Mississippi River, St. Louis, Cincinnati. They just got up out of here. And all the ancestry trace right back to that fertile land in the Southeast. Why does all our ancestry trace all come down from the Southeast on the fertile land, on the black soil? Y'all start reading about the black belt, man. The black belt of the Southeast of America. That's the real Kemet. It's the real Kemet. I bet if you blow that map up with that black soil, all your ancestors come from right there where that black soil is. Go pull it up. Start reading about the black belt in the Southeast and pull up your great grandmama in them hometown. And I bet it's sitting right there on the black belt map. Them the people that taught Egypt. See, ain't nobody gonna teach you the truth. Them the people that taught Egypt. The first agriculture of black soil is in America. The first terra preta, the black soil, is in America. It ain't on no damn, it ain't in the desert. It's common sense. The agriculture knowledge is the knowledge of our ancestors. We didn't map the stars out and till the soil just to be doing it. We did it to feed our people. We learned the stars and flip the soil to turn to black to feed our people. We weren't just doing that for no reason. It was life or death to learn astrology. It was life or death to learn agriculture. It was life or death to learn how to raise this cattle to pull this plow. It was life or death. If we don't figure it out, we're going to be just like them hunter-gatherers who can't feed themselves. It's life or death. It's survival. This is survival knowledge. This is not just trying to be smart and learn stars. No, see, people try to make it intelligence. It's not intelligence so much. It becomes intelligence after somebody like me comes along after them and deciphers it. But when they are creating it, these is survival tools. These are survival tools. You become spiritual in your journey of survival. You see it? You become, let me say it again, you become deeply spiritual with nature in your survival, in your path to surviving. So over time, we get so spiritual because we are in the survival mode for thousands of years, trying to figure out our environment. See, a lot of teachers try to teach everything is so metaphysical and so alien and so space age and celestial body beings and Inky and Enlil. They want to teach all of that, but you are not teaching that our people learned this shit for survival on this planet. And when you get back to that, all the knowledge just fall into your lap. This survival right here. When this star alignment align with this, that's the time for us to pull the corn out the field, bro. Just that simple. When this star, when this celestial rising go on and all seeing eye pop up in the morning, roll the corn, bro. It's just that simple. We finna celebrate. That's why that is so powerful in the sky at that part of the year. Back to the basics, bro. All this old, I'm a seed of Enlil and Inky. No, you a seed of the planet. The same way the crop grew, your ass grew. Roll the corn. So you got to get back to the basics. It's too many metaphysical mythology teaching motherfuckers out here, bro. Explain the basics, then you can explain the mythology. This is for the survival of our kind. Simple. That's what empowered your people to learn as them stars. Dig, irrigate, and run water, and learn how to turn the soil black and putting black oil all on the casket when people die. Back to the nature. Putting bitumen all on the caskets, in the mounds in America and in Africa and in Mesopotamia. Look it up. We wiping iron ore all down the casket. Sending you right back to what you came from. Same culture in Samaria, right there on the Mississippi River. Ain't nothing different. They just told you them aliens and we ain't and them Native Americans. That's the only thing different. And both of them lying. But melanated, tall, strong, and survivalists who learned the area to be more advanced to feed their people. They show you all these artifacts and you think this shit just popped up overnight. No. Took them people 3,000-4,000 years to build a gold mask. Who need to start the break, Caden? Point them out. So we got to start looking at it in survival mode. And when we look at it that way, it's going to teach you itself. It's going to teach you itself. Let me take one more thing. One more question. We got to start looking at it in survival mode, y'all. In my digital bag, you got a question?
Hey, peace, peace. I was actually just starting to drive, so let me pull over real quick. I just want to say thank you for bringing me up, and I want to say what's up to all the cousins. I hear everybody coming in from Mississippi. I'm from Mississippi as well. I actually reside in Kansas, though. I lived in Kansas, since I was a kid, but I always went back to Mississippi. I'm actually from Columbus, also known as Sandfield. We in the Golden Triangle. And so as a kid, I always asked the question, what's the Golden Triangle mean? And nobody really could answer or, tell us in detail why we have all these extra names. I'm from Columbus, but I'm really from Sandfield. Why is it Sandfield? And so when you really do get to research where your home is at, and you find out what your ancestors did prior to you coming in and what they prepared and laid down for us, I tell you, this is the season now where if you ain't tapped in, it's time to get tapped in, because we are here for a purpose. We're here for a call. And so anyway, the reason I really want to jump in is because every time I hear you always talking about you going to the mound. And I was like, man, I can't get to that mound. But I was like, where's the nearest mound that I could get to? And I was like, man, there's a mound in Dallas. So I will be same time that you on a mound, on the same degree. I will be on the flower mound, not that far from y'all. I will have my steel drum. I will be chanting. I will be giving up prayers. I will be giving up thanks. I will be giving up gratitude. So anybody that wants to meet me on that particular mound, I will be there. But I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because, I'm in Kansas, and, it's a sea of white folks. I ain't even going to hold it, It's a sea, and they want you to forget who you are. They want you to forget the knowledge that's really ingrained in your DNA. So anyway, I don't want to sound all over the place, but I just want to tell a story, and I'm going to get off. The ancestors called me to go to the river. Oh, it was about 2 months ago, because I recorded it. And 2 weeks ago, there was a flood that came through. Everybody was getting all the waters coming through. And the exact area that I was walking, the ancestors said, 100 years ago, they couldn't walk this area. So while you're here, you need to ground, and you need to start giving up thanks and giving up prayers. And I'm like, but I'm not really from this area. Said, it don't matter. You in the waterway. So I was giving up thanks. And then 2 weeks ago, that whole area got covered with logs. And so I just want to say to anybody, because I know everybody's in a frequency, if you're hearing this, when you get a call to go into the earth, whether it's the water, the trees, if it's to get near some land, the mounds, go where they tell you to go, because we are the energy that is needed for the land to restore itself. We are needed for the land to clean off any being on this planet that does not belong. We are the Mississippians. We are the ancients. We are the ancestors' return. And it's up to us to restore this planet, this realm, to where it should be. So I'm just saying to anybody that's hearing, get to where your people are, because we are the collective that is. We are the change that we needed. We are the change that they prayed for.
Exactly right. Thank you so much.
But I just want to say thank you. Everyone have a wonderful day.
I'm going to some more mounds coming that way soon, so stay in tune.
Yes, I got it.
Thank you so much. That was beautiful. She exactly right. If you're around another mound around August 16th, around 2 o'clock that evening, go there. It's on the same parallel line. It's Ottawa. But like I say, I'm coming to the Midwest, Louisiana. Go to the mounds in Mississippi again, Winterville, people up that way, Poverty Point, Moundville, Alabama. Then I'm gonna go to the Hopewell Mounds, Midwest, Indiana, Ohio, stuff like that. I got a couple people up there I gotta see. Thank you so much. I'll follow the young lady who was just speaking. She exactly right. You can't get to that one, just go to another one that same day. You know, you get the same energy of your people because um it's just a great time to talk to people. It's just a great time to talk to people. People are the energy and the people are so in tune right now. I've never seen this many people in tune with this information at one time in history. I never seen it. This is powerful. We be taking this stuff like, lightly as we can, but this is big, y'all. It's big. It's way bigger than what we think it is. It's big. And if we keep going at this rate and keep unifying, talking to our people and getting the right energy from our people who understand their real history, some gonna have to shake. Some gonna shake loose. It's coming. I feel it. It's coming. It's coming. Roll the corn. Hold on. Balim, you got a question? Balam.
Oh, I'm sorry, brother. I'm up here getting ready for work. It's in my pocket, but I'm appreciating you.
No doubt.
Right.
Y'all follow him. Follow him. Follow Balam. I put the wrong people in. Let me see. I wasn't gonna get out, but there's a lot of people want to get a question in. Let me go ahead and run to get everybody up here, man. Roll the corn. Let's go. Who was first? Master 11, you got a question? Vibes with Keith, you got a question? Excuse me.
Yo,
Yo, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing all right, bro.
Right.
Hey, I just came for your TikTok, bro, about the government watching you, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because I'm deep in the rabbit hole too, man. And like this stuff I seen, I'm like, I wanted everybody in the rabbit hole, like the government watching them. Because like this is crazy, bro.
They watching. You already know that they said years ago that a melanated man with any type of knowledge or any type of communication that unifies people is a terrorist.
That's crazy,
So
dog.
they watch us. So they made people like Malcolm X a terrorist. People like Martin Luther King really was a terrorist also. They just treated him a certain type of way because he tried to keep the peace, but
Yep.
they knew he could switch up at any time and jump something off. See, anybody who can do that and connect with his people is a problem. So they watch all us.
Dang, that's crazy.
That's the truth, bro.
You gotta watch out there, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I already know.
I probably gotta watch out too, man, because I deep, man. I can't say too much, but I'm deep in there, bro. And it's like the stuff I'm seeing, bro. It's like, come on, man. Is this how the world really is, bro?
That really
Makes
is.
people rethink. And the people that ain't even woke, they gone, bro. They gone. The people that's wake, we already seen it coming. So like, we just don't know. We just don't know.
Right.
No fear in the hearts, right, K? No fear in the hearts, though, man. I only fear God, bro.
Yeah, you can't.
I know He got me, bro.
When you tap into this, bro, I'll feel got to go.
There ain't no back. There ain't going no
I'll
back,
feel
bro.
got to go, bro. So it's just that simple. No way around it no more. You in there now.
Yep, I'm in here, bro.
Once
Now I'm
you get
just
there,
getting in my feed.
and they put you on it, they put you on it and watch you, you're there forever. So
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm hoping I ain't on it, bro. I'm hoping I ain't on it because one of my comments got deleted on your post on somebody's post.
yeah.
It was my dude True Story, bro. I tried to comment one of his stuff and immediately got deleted. Immediately in a second. I'm like,
My page is shadow banned, bro. I got 100,000 followers. I think my video will probably get 3,000 views. They used to get hundreds of thousands of views. Now they dumb it down to like a certain crowd of people. They don't let just normal people see it no more. They just sit into a certain,
Yeah, certain group. Since I'm in a rabbit hole, I get all the stuff. So
Exactly.
I'm looking at
People
everything and like,
he told
yeah.
you to get it, but
It's dividing. They dividing right now. That's what it is, bro. They dividing, bro.
dumbing my stuff down. So YouTube kind of get it out there a little better, but TikTok over with. I just go live with my people.
Yep.
Appreciate
That's crazy, man. But I was trying to share that with you.
No doubt. No doubt, man. Y'all follow vibes. Follow vibes. Appreciate you, bro. Good question. Follow vibes. Follow vibes. J. Edgar Hoover said any melanated person with any type of knowledge they're a problem. He started it. FBI. He started that, right? They still live, they go by that code today. They still go by that code today. Any melanated person who can unite anybody, just by me uniting people up at the Mounds on August the 16th, I'm a problem. They don't want us to do that. They don't want us to never come around each other and talk nothing positive about our history. They want us to not talk about our history at all. Every time we talk about our history, it becomes, they try to make it some type of negative, a negative scene, right? Think about it. They can talk about Christopher Columbus and all that YT shit all day, but if I get to talking about my ancestors from Mississippi, they ain't from no Africa, it's a problem. See what I'm saying? I get to talk about how y'all put all them damn Mason statues on top of them burial mound with melanated people in them. It's a problem. Now I'm on the watch list. Fuck y'all though. It's the truth. Y'all so tough, y'all so bad. Tell the truth. Y'all put all that military shit on top of our ancestors, and you around here acting like y'all fought wars right there when really y'all just killed people and put y'all fake military. Because see, y'all, they want to be war heroes. See, their culture is, I want y'all to start looking at this stuff the way I'm telling y'all now. They want to be war heroes. YT people want a legacy, people. That's why they put their names on hospitals and statues. And they want a legacy like your ancient culture wanted a legacy. But our ancient culture didn't want no legacy. We wanted a legacy for our own people. We created statues and shit for our own ancestors to see. We didn't try to put it in your face. We was making it for us. Y'all want to put y'all statues on top of ours for the whole world. Y'all to spend $20 million to put your name on a building at a hospital just to have your name up there. YT people to spend $20 million just to put their name on a building in downtown Atlanta. Just so people can ride by and see their family name. Because they don't have no culture, they don't have no history. We would never do no shit like that. 20 million to put my name on that building? Fuck that. I'll put my name on side my mansion. We don't care nothing about that. That's their culture. They are trying to build things so you can think they are the great builders of the planet. So in 20 years from now, you see Galishnikov on side of the damn hospital building and be like, who is Galishnikov? Let me look him up. Oh, he got a little fake ass, he got a legacy they made up. That's what they do. Right? We weren't doing that with all these tombs and pyramids. We was building that because we lived there, our ancestors lived there, and we got raided, right? With all these other cultures. We were doing it for our people, not to show off. It's just our culture. A king or a chief or a pharaoh dies, we put a mass burial with all his stuff in there. We done that for everybody, not just for one person. Everybody got their treatment who was of high caliber. Therefore, that's our culture. Now, if y'all bury one white man elaborately, here and there, it's not y'all culture. Y'all just trying to show out because you probably had it better than the next man. All our people are on top. The priest, the wife, the dog, the cat, the husband, the auntie. Everybody got a beautiful burial in our culture. Everybody. The dog in there mummified with gold teeth in his mouth. Roll the card. See, it's a difference. Everybody got love. Not just him. The whole family line got love. That's the difference. They want to be, that's why they do it. That's why they want to be. They be burying their people on top of mounds, put their whole family on top of a mound culture, and put the Freemason stuff on top of the mound. See, that is a simulation. Because our people buried up under y'all's, and y'all put y'all Freemason monuments on top of it. That's why there's always some type of monuments and cemeteries, obelisks and shit on top of mounds. You got to understand why they do that. I am one. You got a question? I'm trying to go through some people I ain't never talked to. I'm gonna get the other people in there. Now, that's a good point. That's a good point. They're not even in the casket either. Now, digital bag, the military parts with all them old perfectly shaped tombs, ain't nobody in this shit. Bro, unknown soldiers all pretty down the line. Ain't nobody even in there, bro. You said a mouthful. Ain't nobody even in there, man. They be trying to make it look all cute and pretty. All them people ain't dying over here, man. Stop playing, man. Roll the coin, man. Y'all be trying to make yourself war heroes and all these fake monuments, and man, y'all ain't had no beef like that. Step up. You got a question? Comment?
Turn it down. Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
It's noisy. I'm listening to you. I'm in the backyard. I'm sorry. My husband listens to some crazy music. But what you are doing is just amazing. I always listen, love. Today is the first day of the boycott. And let me go in here. He got me out in the backyard. Hold on.
You talking about the boycott about the African braid shop
Yes.
stuff?
Yes, and do you know, I was listening to Earth Speak and you.
Yeah.
Today, he really, and you are both showing what I was gonna boycott their lives. And my goal was, I was arguing with Gemini, Google, about slavery. But today, listening to you both, it just took a weight off my shoulder because I was going to try to study the 189 years they say we were in slavery. But from just listening to you two today, I don't even have to do that because you guys proved that the white tea people are the natives.
Yeah.
They're the natives.
Exactly.
I am just in so much disbelief and just the arguing with the Africans about why, I couldn't figure out why are they protecting these natives. I just could,
Yeah.
man. I don't know if y'all always knew this information, but
It took a long time to learn it.
my mind is, you have no idea. I'm so empowered. I shedded some tears today. And now I could get busy just protecting or building my community, keep my head on the swivel, because I know what y'all saying. I feel it too. Something has to happen.
See,
I don't know. Either they know something, Trump and them, I don't know.
to steal a people's land, we all know that they can't say it's their land. Europeans can't say it's their land. That's not even possible, right?
They trying.
So you have to get some type of entity in the middle to where you can mix with them and you can cause you assimilate a people, right? So they use the Native American as the middleman to culture assimilate our people. They can say that they were there before they got there, right? It ain't got nothing to do with us no more. All they got to prove is, okay, two of these Native Americans on the land before the European got here. But the melanated mound builder was here 1,000 years before all of y'all. But that don't matter during colonization because all they got to do is find somebody who was here before them. Put them in the position to say they are the people of the land, mix with them, have kids, and then become the culture assimilated chiefs of our old tribes. Then those people sign over the treaties and give away everybody land. Study somebody like Greenwood LaFleur, the Choctaw chief, the assimilated Choctaw chief from Mississippi. His father was French, mother was Native. He became the chief. He signed all the bills to give away the land in Mississippi, and he wasn't even no indigenous person, right? So that's how they work together to take our people's stuff.
So when you say, so this was a native, and he was from Greenwood, you said? Is that where the elder lady, I think her name is Mrs. Johnson Levert, she's 107, and she's waiting to get justice and just acknowledgement of the Tulsa, Oklahoma bombing. I just saw.
That's where she's from, right?
Yeah, but did you say LaGreen? Is he from that same?
That's why that town is named Greenwood after Greenwood LaFleur.
Huh.
Exactly right. That's LaFleur County, and that's Greenwood, Mississippi.
So is there any connection with them maybe having anything to do with the Tulsa, Oklahoma burning? Or is it just...
Yes. That's how our people got to Oklahoma. Once Greenwood LaFleur signs the treaties, that starts the Indian Removal Act. It starts you hear me? Y'all hear me? Give me a 2.
I hear you.
That starts the Indian Removal Act. That starts the Trail of Tears. So now, when he signs their paperwork, the Army pushes a lot of our people, not everybody, but a lot of our people to Oklahoma, right?
Right.
The same people who created Tulsa, Oklahoma are the people who was pushed out of the South. So you put them in a bad predicament. They still thrive. They build up Tulsa. Now, we put these people out here in the desert and they still thriving.
Yeah.
Looking better than us. So the white tea people came back and bombed it again. You moved us there to take us off our agriculture land. Then when we thrive again up here, because look at the dates. Look at the dates of what's going on. Just look at the dates of it.
That was in 1920, 21.
And
Tulsa?
No, I'm talking about Tulsa. We were there, I think, a little earlier than it.
Oh, I was talking about the
the bomb.
Yeah.
I think it was like 18 something when we went to Tulsa.
Okay.
And 100
on the Trail of Tears.
100 and some years later, we went from nothing out there in Oklahoma to a whole thriving city. And now they're like, you can't bury them. You can't stop them. Like, it's going to take them time, but you cannot stop them. So they start bombing Tulsa. Those were melanated, really American Indians there.
Yes, I figured the lady who's 107, she's still living, I think. Is she an American Indian?
Yes.
Yes, that's what I thought.
Nobody. Ancestry comes from the Delta, Mississippi Delta.
Wow.
They won't call her Indian. They're going to call her freedman. But freedman only means that you was culturally assimilated through that tribe, and then they tell you a Choctaw freedman, or you a Chickasaw freedman, or a Creek freedman. No, you the real Creek. You the real Chickasaw. Think about this. I'm gonna give you a list before I get you out of here. How do you come in? How do you come into slavery as an African slave, and you come out a Choctaw freedman, a Creek freedman? Is that crazy to you? If you can't get an African, you got to go out of African, right?
Right. Right.
How you come out as a Creek Indian, Creek Freeman Indian? That don't make sense. It's
Well,
culture.
a lot of stuff makes sense. Uh, Let me tell you, what you're doing for the people waking us up and collabing and meeting people at these different mounds, it's empowering. I think I do feel something is coming. I just hope everybody is on code and just we are a positive people, but we should not be messed with. I don't think we fear much.
Yeah, you're right.
So I'm just so happy, especially you black men. Let me tell you, women can do their business and concentrate and take care of the community if y'all stand on business. Y'all doing the damn work, and that's all we need. And we feel safe. We feel protected, and we're gonna. I think everybody's gonna step in place right on time.
Exactly right. Thank you so much. Y'all follow me. Step up. Call her right now.
Everything you need, we here to build and uplift you guys. Just let us know, and
Man,
we are there.
thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Thank you. We'll follow, and we all gonna come meet you out at those mounds. Just keep telling us, and
Yeah.
we all gonna show up.
I'm gonna make a whole list of them with dates and everything coming up after the first meeting. Gotcha.
Yep. We support and love you, and let me tell you, when you don't get on this dang app, I'll be worried about you like my kids. So just send us a text and say I'm here, but I'm busy. I mean, dang. Everybody, as soon as whatever live I'm in, I drop them immediately because hey, we gotta hear the truth. So just let us know.
Gotcha.
Don't leave us so long. Like a week is too long.
Gotcha. Thank you so much,
All
Miss Step
right.
Up. All right, y'all follow Miss Step Up. Yeah. What's funny about that is Miss Step Up. I got a friend. I got a friend that lives in another state. I don't get to see him often, and he be texting me like it'll be him or Casey making like, bro, what a live it? What you doing? He be like, bro, go live. What you doing? You ain't went live in 2 or 3 days. And I be kind of laughing because I be knowing other people be kind of thinking that that's crazy, but it's the truth. They be texting me like, bro, where is the live? Like, what's going on? Roll the card. I'm gonna take one more and I'm gonna get out of here. I ain't gonna hold y'all all day, man. I am God. You got a question? Comment? If not, I'm gonna get one more person. Yo. Why tribal? Why tribal?
What's up, brother?
Yo, what's up with it? What's up? How you doing, man?
I don't know if I meant to come in or not, but you know what? I respect everything you're doing, and I'm glad I got up here to say that, man.
Yeah.
So
Bro, thank you so much.
yeah, man. I see what you've been saying about the Birdman and I'm from Jamaica, so man, I learned so much. I've been telling other people about your live, like Americans that didn't hear about you, and so I'm trying to push the word too and the message.
And
you know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you said that too, bro, because I knew once the teaching came out, it'd connect all cultures of America. Because Jamaica got the Birdman, the Arawak got the Birdman, right? Taino got the Birdman, the Mississippian got the Birdman, the Adena culture got the Birdman. See, it's all the same culture on the land at different times, but it all came from some origin of our culture.
And I don't know if you clip your lives or not, but man, if you go back and clip that, and I think a lot of people need to see that live right there when you said that.
Yeah, and I swear that live about a year and a half old. I'm gonna do it over.
No, you did it. You did it. I was in here when you know what it was when you was talking about you were clarifying everything for Voodoo Chief.
Oh, okay.
Remember that? I don't know if it was like 2 weeks ago, I think.
Yeah, I had zoned out on that line right there. I was kind of,
But you know what's crazy? When all that happened, you brought a lot of things to the forefront that kind of was needed to be said too.
Yeah, that's why I did it, bro.
Yeah, so
it was in my spirit.
Sometimes he was trying to do something, but it worked in the positive for everybody else.
Yeah, it was in my spirit because some of that stuff wasn't right.
Yeah,
and now I understand some people don't know all the stuff because I don't. But if it looks like to me you trying to lean the people the wrong way, I'm in the wrong if I know better and I don't say nothing, right? Because that Birdman culture come way before any empire.
Yeah, that was shocking to me.
About thousands of years before the empire.
When you started going into the Banat
mounds and
the
the
language
mounds, the little what is called a little Achilles, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
the lesser Antilles and the greater Antilles, yeah.
Those are aligned with the Pleiades star system as a structure. Just like mounds are aligned with the Pleiades star system as a structure. With the Birdman in North America and the Birdman with that same structure on the islands. Them people came over there unalive with people who are descendants of those mound builders. Long time ago. And people are forgetting about the original culture on the islands. They're trying to put all these other cultures and intertwine with the original culture, but it's only one original. We all know that, bro.
Man, I'm glad you touched on that. The one that you was saying, the Bana and the language that we spoke previously, and you know how he was trying to say it was Creole, and he was trying to clarify what was really the ancient language.
Exactly.
You know, that was deep, man. Like that was powerful.
Because a lot of English words are just Hebrew words. So therefore, somewhere in the middle, people start thinking that it was all the same, but it's really not. It's still a lot of added on languages into Creole that wasn't originally on the land. And one language had to be the basic language. They had to be trying to be like us some type of way because you got to talk to us. This is our land. We ain't really got to talk to y'all. Y'all got to come talk to us. So our language had to be the basis of that. So you take the 120 original Hebrew words, turn them into English, then you build the language around it. Wow. To make the Spanish and the Arawak be able to communicate.
Yeah, well, I think they did Latin first. I think they probably made Latin first, and then they made English, right?
Yeah, exactly. Because Spanish and Latin, right?
Yeah, because Paleo Hebrew. See, what's her name? Miss Tanzania, Tarnia.
Yeah,
Miss Trania.
Yeah,
she's saying Paleo Hebrew. I was about to say that Paleo Hebrew came before all of that, and you touched on that too. And that was always the thing for me. Like every time when they going back, I think what's his name? What's that? I can't remember that news anchor that was on. He was on Fox, and he came off, and now he's doing his own thing.
When they kicked out of there.
Yeah, and I don't know if you ever seen that video he made, man.
I think powerful.
Yeah, right. So you know, and every time they can't go beyond that. So, you know, that shows you a lot.
Think about something like this. In Europe and Africa, they don't have hurricanes, bro. Hurricanes hit the islands, South America, Central America, Mexico, Florida, stuff like that. Ain't no hurricane hitting in no London because it's in the middle of the city. You know what I'm saying? Middle of the landmass. So our people were saying hurricane because we used to having storms come off the water because we coastal people, right?
Yeah.
That is the Hebrew word, bro. That word don't come from nowhere near Spain or Turkey, or it don't come from nowhere near no Europe or Africa, because none of them countries know nothing about our area get more hurricane than anywhere in the world. So we had came up the name for hurricane is Hebrew. So they was putting it in the books talking about when storms were coming, the indigenous people were saying hurricane. Like y'all get off the beach, y'all get off the, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
So translated that to hurricane, which became English and Latin and English, right?
Yep.
So all y'all doing is taking words we already were saying, redoing them, acting like they some type of other language.
Yeah, because they knew they was gonna eradicate everybody in their
Eradicate
language.
it anyway,
So
right?
they're gonna reintroduce it from their truth, and that's the part
And
that's what I'm
then
saying. I think there need to be some kind of like you. I don't really like talking, man. I just want to be about
yeah,
that
I
action.
was
I
like,
really
yeah,
want to try to get
I understand it. But
that.
it's one word that almost made me damn near cry, bro. I'm gonna tell you some real shit.
Yeah.
They were saying things that our people in books I'm reading, we were saying cold. Like they were like, they'll find a word we'll use for fish or some type of food, and our people be like cold. They were saying cool, bro.
Mm.
Aul, which is Hebrew for cool. And I'm reading the book, bro, and I'm like, these people saying cold. The Spanish people, the conquistadors are like, we want this, or we want gold, or we want corn or fish. They like cold, cold, cold. And I'm like, what the hell does that mean? So I started searching Hebrew. It is cool, bro. We are agreeing
Wow.
with these people. Like, cool, okay, cool. And it almost broke me down because I'm like,
It's the same people. It's the same
it's so
thing.
much history in that little clip that is crazy, bro. Good question, bro. Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you letting me up, man.
No
God
doubt,
bless.
man. Y'all follow Why Travel. Y'all follow Why Travel. So I'm like, why people are saying cold. Let me show y'all. Let me pull up one more receipt before I get out of here. You say hurricanes come from the world. I heard what you kind of teaching about that. Come from through the path of the Trail of Tears. They say hurricanes come from the path of the slaves that came from Africa. But see, I don't believe in it. Hurricane is is nature. I know spiritually they say they come from the path of Africa, slaves coming to America. But nah, we were having hurricanes in America way before slavery. Way before. Our people already knew about hurricanes because our land is tropical. They try to make America not tropical. We tropical. We get hurricanes. And that word was created for our culture. And they act like it's something else. But let me pull something up for y'all. One more receipt. You see that? Kol in Hebrew is to maintain. Kol or cool is to maintain. We were saying that, bro. Kol. Come on, man. Bro. It's the smallest. It's in the detail. It's right in the detail, y'all. It's right in the detail. It's in the detail. Cold, pronounced cool, to be translated as to I'm maintaining. It's all good, bro. It's cool. See what I'm saying? Broader range of meaning, context, and grammatical, but come on, man. So when we go back into old words and old stuff, it's redone a lot. It got the same pronunciation, but it's spelt different, and you think it's different, but it's not. It's the same. This is how they play on the word play with your people. It's all word play. It's all making English words turn into some type of spell. Or making English word turn into some type of word they already heard before. They just translate it over to English and act like it's English, but really it's Hebrew the whole time. cool, crazy, right? Just stay close together. But I'm gonna get out y'all way, man. I love y'all. I'm in love with you. Y'all have a great day. If y'all missed the first part of this live, check it out on my YouTube in an hour or two. I'm gonna have it up on YouTube. August the 16th, be there at 2 o'clock at the Mounds, Ottawa, Georgia. Ottawa Mounds in Georgia. That's Cartersville, close to Atlanta. I love y'all. I'm in love with you, man. Y'all have a great, beautiful day. Nature chosen people on nature chosen land. Roll the corn, the little at the gun. We know the truth now.